Hello, hello. Oh, God. Uh-oh. My phone's not plugged in. Damn it. Hello, hello. How's it going? We got more Canadian spooks to do tonight. Hang on a sec. Get this set up. In the meantime, let's bump this open. Come on, phone. Just frozen, staring into your soul. There we go. Okay. App is opening. Get the game going in the background, fix the audio on that, and I think, at the very least, the game is good to go. Minus the fact that it's in windowed mode. What the hell? Just spot over here real quick. Is this capturing properly? There we go. Moving. It's not. How do I make you... Did that work? And hello. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can fix this now. There we go. There we go. All right, how's it going, Ann? Let me make sure we have subtitles, because I don't know how to speak as a French. Language, English, history mode. What is that? This mode activates informative panels throughout the game. They can be turned on or off at any time. Oh. Sure. Do we want to learn about Quebec history? Let's see. There is no options for subtitles. Let's turn it all to ultra. Hell yeah, there we go. We'll see Quebec in all of its glory. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's so funny, though. I wonder... No, this game came out before Abyss of Dreams. I was gonna say, I wonder if maybe Abyss of Dreams added, like, explained too many things that people outside of Quebec wouldn't know about, and so they did that, but no, this is before that. Which makes me now wonder if this story is going to be very heavily Quebec-y. I know it's not a word. Like, very, very relevant to Quebec. There was thunder and a forest fire. So it was raining, smelling like smoke, and the sky was yellow. Oh my god. Yeah, I was within range of the last huge forest fire in Canada. A few years ago. I don't remember when that was. It was a few years ago, whatever. The really, really bad one, where everything was wafting down into the U.S. and like all the northern states were getting hit real bad. It was disgusting. So I understand your plight. Make sure you stay inside. Get yourself a air purifier if you have one, or pick one up. Shit's gross. I don't know about you, but when I got hit by the huge fire smoke, it like made my skin like really itchy. It was awful. Yeah, hello. But yeah, I remember it also, like, it felt gross to breathe. At the very least, if you go outside, wear a mask. It's fine, the clouds so fast and everything was fine. Oh, it's like gone now? So it's just like a temporary thing? I thought you were saying like another big, like, forest fire broke out. Like a really bad one. Yeah, oh, okay, okay. That's good at least. That's good at least. Alright, let's see. So, oh. This game explores themes such as depression and suicide. It also features depictions of graphic violence and suicide. Player discretion is advised. I need help? Wait, what does this do? What does it do? Oh, it opens up the Wikimedia mental health resources. I mean, I appreciate that. That's funny, though. Let us alone. Actually, I had to put on the big boy skincare stuff. Why? Oh, your face is so dry. Because of the weather? Or just one of those days? Also, what we're doing first is just called the Whisper. It's supposed to be like a little short thing before the actual main game. So just so nobody's confused when I have to swap games here in a second here. Don't know, but it hurts. I can imagine. If it's really, really dry, cracked skin is awful. My burn has been that way. It's been really frustrating. I've been lathering it up, but as soon as the lather goes away, it just becomes really, really dry. Oh. Also, I was going through the settings. There's an option in here to turn on giving us history lessons, so hope everyone's ready for Quebec history. What's this game about? I don't know. Canada. Apparently something historical that happened in Canada. We're about to find out. A very sharp cleaver with enough force you can even cut through bones with it. How dare. Okay. My dear Robert, you have been very good to me. Also, for context, this is made by the same people that did Abyss of Dreams, the other Quebecois horror game we did a little while ago. It's like a first-person point-and-click, kind of like Scratches-y kind of one. Gonna ask about your burn. Yeah, the burn is mostly healed over. It's just, yeah, it reached that point of healing over where it is just very dry and itchy, and if I like bend my hand in the wrong or my fingers in the wrong way, it runs the risk of like potentially like opening the wound back up again. It was a mini A. What? It's another Aether. Was there something? Did something flash on the screen? Gonna be lurking. All right, enjoy lurk. See if you were listening in history class. Yeah. Looks like you. Oh, interesting. My dear Robert, you have to be very good to me. Also, how you doing, Zona? Thank you for all the beautiful moments we shared. But for the last time, what happened between us was a mistake. My heart belongs to my fiancé, Felipe. Your insistence makes me uncomfortable. The words you use in your letters are strong, even scary. If unfortunately my father should read one of them, I'm afraid I won't be able to protect you. Also, I believe I saw you through my window 2 nights ago. Please don't ever show up at my door again. I hope this letter will bring you to your senses. Oh shit. Arlie? Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me. Let's find out how to pronounce this if this is gonna be a major character. Aurelie? It looks like Aurelie? Good enough, yeah. Closest we're gonna get. There we go, close that. How do you pronounce this name? Oh, thank you for hydrating. My brain wanted to say Nim. Because it looked like Nim, like the story, but I know that's not what it should be. No, looking it up. I'm not, I was taking a drink. But yeah, that would have been the closest I could have said, but 9? That doesn't make any sense either. Oh. What? Really? Oh, actually, you know what? That does make sense because it means snow, right? You have no idea. I believe it is because I believe that's what. There's also multiple ways to pronounce that one. I've seen Neve or Neve. I can't do anything here. But either way, I believe that's actually what it means. Can I cut down the door? No. I don't don't see anything else to interact with, though. It's locked. I'm gonna zoom. I'm kind of stuck in this one spot. I can't go anywhere else. There's nothing on the cleaver. Ice cream too, slush. What else could that be? I can't use that. What I like I'm immediately at a loss because I don't have anything else I can interact with. We got a locked door. Am I missing a magic pixel? Oh, there we go. There was something on the ground. Aha! Key to the house found under stone. God, it was so dark I couldn't even see that down there. Where's Despair? I don't know. I know he's been doing other stuff, at least that I've seen on, like, Discord activity. He's doing his own thing. You're breathing. Hello? Can I use this now? Oh, yes I can. Okay. I hear something. Cygnus had a good about. I don't even remember him doing that. Did he? I mean, either way, he's doing something. Oh wait, is this one of the is this one of the history lessons? It is. Welcome to history mode. Oh man, when I made the video, I had to learn how to pronounce this. Was it Shendor? Shendor? It's Studio Shendor. We pride ourselves on developing games that are faithful to the era in which they take place. Our environments are created with care and passion for history. By activating this mode, you will learn more about the fur trade era through informative panels. You can deactivate and reactivate this mode at any time in the game options. Good learning. Canada in the early 19th century. Canada was conquered by the British Empire in 1760. The Royal Proclamation of 1763 gave it a new name, the Province of Quebec. In 1776, south of the border, the American Revolution ended. British loyalists were forced to exile. Many decided to settle in the new province. They were, however, shocked that this British territory was predominantly French-speaking and Catholic. To allay their fears, of the Catholic French people, oh my god. To allay their fears, British governance divided the colony into two provinces, Lower Canada and Upper Canada. Lower Canada had a majority of Canadians, today we would say Quebecois, and Upper Canada had an English majority. Uses the sound I used in English, so yeah. You know what? Close enough is good enough. How dare. A cavern. Its entrance is blocked by a tree trunk. Apologize. I'm sorry your language uses words that don't exist in my language. See, Anne's giving me points for trying. I can't remember what it was. I had to look it up. I had to look it up when I made the video on Abyss of Dreams. And I had to actually find a French-Canadian YouTube channel that specifically said it. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, the streak thing? That was that was Twitch. Twitch do that. Fur trade wars. Lower Canada, 1814. The fur monopoly was controlled by the Hudson's Bay Company and the Northwest Company. The two companies waged a trade war for decades. Territories were hotly contested. To conquer them, rivals built trading posts there. Since the 1810s, the trade war turned into armed conflict. The confrontations were daily. Many were the victims. The animosity was such that on June 6, 1816, the two companies clashed violently near the Red River Colony. This confrontation will later be called the Battle of Seven Oaks. The two companies continued their war until 1821. The British government then forced them to merge to end the conflict. The Hudson's Bay Company name stayed on. Are you remembering this from school, Anne? Does it all sound fine? I mean, it should sound fine. The studio's literally in Quebec. Trading posts. A trading post was a meeting place to promote trade between tradesmen and indigenous traders. These posts were generally established at the edge of a river and not far from indigenous communities and the fur routes. I mean, this is the same in the US as well. Their size varied according to their importance. Minimally, there was a trading house and a dwelling, but the largest ones were real forts with a stable, a chapel, a powder magazine, a dormitory, a kitchen, and others. Didn't know Quebec was Catholic. I mean, the French were. It was blood. A stain of blood. Oh, cozy cottage, though. Since the dwelling was sparsely furnished, the occupants usually hung their tools, pots, and pans on the walls. My darling, if you receive this letter, it is because I am alive. At daybreak, I will leave this place. I cannot stay here anymore. My life is on the line. My brother has started to mention the fire again, and he does not let go. Every evening he questions me, and when I repeat my lies, he watches me with contempt. He knows. After all these years, he ended up sticking the pieces together. I, too, have understood something. It was strange to me that my brother, a city man, came with me so deep in the wood. I now know he came here to kill me. That is not all. I hear a strange noise sometimes. I thought it was just the wind, but yesterday I heard a voice. It affects me strangely. It makes me dream. I'm afraid I'm going crazy. Feels like something is talking to me. A pouch. Pouch made of fabric. Oh, history lesson. A dwelling. I know what a dwelling is. The dwelling is where the occupants of the post lived. The size of the house depended on the size of the trading post. However, in any case, there were beds, a dining room table, and a furnace. The occupants were lonely men, especially, damn. The occupants were lonely men, especially the winterers who watched over the post during the winter. They occupied the dead time with card games and alcohol. It sounds like lonely men. Let's see. Is that it? No, okay. I mean, if there's a place to be a lonely man, this is a nice cozy. Oh, wait, there was a key. This is a nice cozy cottage. Put in a modern day toilet and shower, and I'd stay there. Trading house key. There we go. You know, the male loneliness epidemic or whatever, which we've now learned is actually influenced by Epstein. Yeah. Same with Gamergate, is apparently also influenced by Epstein. So basically, a lot of the shittiest things that have been happening. Snowshoes can be attached to the boots. If you wear those, you can walk without sinking into the snow. They are traditionally made of wooden sinew. Let's see. It's not available. I mean, there is, but not the way that it's presented. It's of their own making. Like, you're gonna be lonely if you've basically put yourself into a really, really shitty, toxic mind space of pushing everyone away because you're being a piece of shit. The trading house, or store, was the establishment where trade between traders and indigenous peoples took place. The house was run by the clerk, who was also in charge of the post, who welcomed native traders to his trading post and led the negotiations. It was up to him to manage the inventory and keep the accounts. The trading house stored the pelts, but also the objects intended for barter. There were therefore clothes, blankets, gunpowder, scissors, copper buckets, and other objects requested by indigenous traders. I resent women for liking men who take the time to develop personality. But the unfortunate reality is that you have, like, ones who aren't even doing the shitty things, who are also then just falling into the headspace of, like, being ostracized or lonely, and, like, it's unfortunate for them because it's basically, like, the shittiest dudes making things so much worse and shittier for the ones that aren't actually, like, doing things, like, young kids, I mean. The most popular pelts or furs at the time were those of the beaver, but also of otter, mink, fox, wolf, and muskrat. Gross. Like, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, basically, is what's happening. They've created a toxic space where your only option is to be lonely, and then by being lonely, you become more toxic, which creates an even more toxic environment, which, you know, it's a perpetual loop. Powder horn, pouch, and fuse. Oh, it's a fuse? I thought it was just a rope. Can I take the guns? The Winters have left their rifles behind. Why? I think an asset isn't loading in here. I think there's supposed to be snowshoes there, but I don't think it matters. I got a fuse. I'm gonna blow up. We're stuck in the snow. So maybe I need a shovel. To build a trading post, he first had to cut down the surrounding forests in order to extract construction timber. It was also useful to clear the view in order to protect the post more easily. Also, man, I don't know how the heat has been for you guys today. It kicked in more today. It is vile in my office right now. It is gross. Like, there's no airflow in here, so it's just, like, so stuffy and hot. Especially with the heat coming off of my PC. The Innu people... The Innu, formerly known as the... Oh my god. Montagnais? Are an indigenous people living in the Nord de Quebec and Labrador. They speak Innu, Aimun, and were traditionally nomads before sedentarizing in the 20th century. The Innu participated greatly in the fur trade, early as the arrival of the French with the establishment of the Tadoussac. The Innu, like other indigenous people, often set up camps near trading posts for the time to trade with tradesmen and to get supplies. Metal box containing a fire striker, flintstones, some tinder. Everything one needs to start a fire. Okay. Oh. Wigwam. A wigwam, or a wikyup, or wetu, or wigwam, is a dwelling built by nomadic indigenous peoples such as the Algonquin. Oh my god. Algonquin? And the Innu. A wigwam is a wooden dome covered with bark and summer or animal skins or in winter. Oh, those words were getting bigger and bigger, and it was making it more and more difficult. Can I... Tinderbox? No. Okay. So I don't need to do anything with this, do I? Combine that with that? There we go. We got a full pouch. Combine that with that. There we go. We got a bomb. What am I gonna blow up? I was kind of joking about blowing something up, but now apparently I am. This wall here? I guess? No? It's weird that it directs me over here, though. Blow up the outhouse? No? I mean, I didn't want to blow up the outhouse. It's a terrible thing to blow up. If you look at the North Quebec map, it's filled with the cities you don't know how to pronounce because it was the First Nation. Just ones even you don't know. Oh, wait. This. There we go. I completely forgot about this. Did I place it? No. Oh, well, okay. That's not what I thought was going to happen. Do I combine this with it? Well, that's kind of surprising. I kind of assumed that that was going to get me inside the cave. Cabin entrance blocked by a tree trunk. What do you mean blowing it up isn't the way to get inside? Okay, that goes back to my tent. There's nothing else here. What do I blow up? I'm like crazy, right? This feels like there should be something here. It puts me in this little spot here. I can't blow anything up. That was where I got some of the stuff. I was gonna say, surely I'm not gonna blow up the camp. Huh. There's a low 5-stream streak, let's go. Wait, hang on, can I get behind the house? I can't. There was nothing in here I needed to blow up. I mean, I guess theoretically I could blow up the door inside the other building, inside the trading post. There's nothing to blow up in here. I don't know why I would do anything like that. Also, if I blew up that wall on the outside, it would let me get inside this other room. It's locked. Blow it up. Oh, I would do blow it up from the inside. Okay. That's a terrible idea. I feel like it would have been way safer to blow up just the wall. Oh, I guess it was a tiny bomb. We just blew it off the hinges. There we go, shovel. Somebody broke in or out? So much blood. Something horrible happened here. Okay, so I can get into the porta potty now. I don't know why I call it a porta potty. It's not portable. Can also get under here. Bones. Ooh, an axe. The bloodiest axe. Oh my god. I thought that was rust at first. A splitting axe, and it's covered in blood. Candle holder. Portable brass candle holder. The candle is not lit. I'm getting so many things that I just... I'm not sure how to use it. I can use the axe on the log outside the cave. Jesus Christ, it's so dark. This looks like the entrance to like a cave in Skyrim. There we go. I can't... Should I be seeing something? I can't move forward. Wait. Gave me vibes of a story of Tales Beyond the Tomb. Have you ever played like Scratches or Asylum or like some of those old point and click kind of point and click puzzle adventures? It's basically like that. We played another one of this studio's games called Abyss of Dreams. I mean, Asylum is new, but they're doing the old school point and click style. These types of games don't really like come out anymore, barring that one studio. Well, and I guess and this studio, considering Abyss of Dreams just came out last year. But yeah, it's a French-Canadian Quebec studio, and each of their games is always a horror game based around like the history of Quebec. Yeah, this particular style of point and click is kind of mostly non-existent beyond the couple of studios still occasionally doing it. Bones. They're everywhere. Human bones. Very sharp cleaver. With enough force, you can even cut through bones with it. The next game would not be a point and click. Too expensive to do it now, Mr. Cordes said. Really? How is it too expensive? You'd think it would be like one of the easier ones to do, because you just kind of like... You don't have to worry about like doing a bunch of animations and stuff like that. And like figuring out an entire like movement system. Oh, that man's dead. It must be the body of one of the Winterers. He was devoured by something. I mean, is it just me, or does he have like a noose around his neck? That doesn't seem particularly... Oh, wait. A key. Can I use the cleaver? There we go. I was a little worried we were just going to cut the entire arm off. A small bloody key. It was strapped to the wrist of one of the Winters. He said people said that, but he said it was actually way more expensive. Wow, interesting. Huh. See the resources people required to do it. Yeah, I don't. That just sounds insane. I guess I just don't know enough about that particular style of game development. What was locked? What would I use this key for? Because, yeah, like, this kind of style was pretty prevalent back in the day. So it's surprising that that's the case. Or is it more just the case of, like, today's standards and expectations of a type of game like this now costs way too much? Like, you could theoretically make one of these for not all that much, but it would require, you know, conceding on certain qualities. Here, why would they explain it? I'll have to take a look and see if I can find it on the Discord. Okay. What do I need this key for? There was nothing to unlock in there. At least I don't think there was. His Discord? Yeah, like the studio Discord, you mean? Huh. Yeah. I was gonna say I am on the Senscape Discord. What do I need this key for? Yeah, usually I try to join most of the Discords of like indie developers and stuff like that when we play their games. I don't always remember to do it, but I try to. Unless it's one I particularly didn't care for. In which case, then I don't, because why would I want to know updates about upcoming things? Huh. What is this key for? There's nothing in here either. It has to be back in that cave. Or inside of our tent? Hang on, was there something else in our tent? There's the note we read already. No. It has to be in here. Pick the ones you want to interact with. Yeah, I try to do the ones that I enjoyed because so that I can like keep an eye on like what's going on with the studio and any upcoming games. Plus, while it's not a big deal, like to a certain extent, having more members on a server like that does help. You know, with discoverability and stuff like that. Discord's more likely to like show and recommend servers based on size. Okay, what do I use this key on? Hang on, can I turn up the brightness a little bit? Okay, that helped a little bit. Huh. It's like the most generic small key. What would I use this on? A small bloody key. It was strapped to the wrist of one of the Winterers. You would think it being strapped to one of the winters, it would be in one of the, like, one of the winter's camps, which there's only one, but there wasn't anything to unlock. There's some arrows down here. Okay, well, at least this is easier to navigate with, like, slightly brighter light. 'Twas a little dark. Okay, let's check the campsite again. I don't think there was anything there to unlock, but I can't move past here. I can't unlock anything in the turlet. Yeah, there's nothing here to unlock. What am I missing? There's nothing down here to unlock. Wait, I can go further in, weirdly enough. Not if there's anything in here. There's really nothing in here, huh? Can't open those. Do I need the key to, like, pull these off the wall? No, it just says they left the rifles behind. There's nothing else in here. Huh. Am I already going to need to pull up a guide here? What are we missing? There's only so many things I could use this on. Actually, I mean, there's nothing I can use it on that I can think of. Ooh, wait. No, okay. Just talking about the floor. I can't reach that cabinet there. Bloodstain. We've opened this. There was like a note in here. Wait. Oh, here we go. There we go. December 25th, 1813. Finally, I did it. I avenged my father. I stabbed him in the back. The knife was so deep that I was unable to pull it out to finish him. I did it with an axe. This idiot even confessed to his crime in black and white. His body is hidden under the floor of the post. I'll bury him when the spring comes and then report his disappearance to the company. Finally, I'll be able to sleep in peace. December 27th, 1813. A beast found my brother's body last night. A bear, no doubt. I heard it devour him, then leave with his remains. Much the better. He didn't even deserve a burial. January 5th, 1814. I heard him whisper in the night. He speaks to me through the wind. I don't believe in ghosts, but he speaks to me. He makes me dream. Interesting. Well, now what? That... Actually, I can hear it. There's somebody under there. Ha ha! I did it! I murdered a man! Who's that? A little critter just ran past. That got me. I was trying to see if I could, like, move through the door. Oh, I'm on an edge. I think my only option is to kill myself. Was that it? Well, I can't move anymore. Good ending. Ah, yeah, there you go. It's spring again. That means it's good ending. Okay, that was the ending. Okay, that was our like prequel to the actual game. You got your $30. It was the problem. Problem was your card. You borrowed your friend's card and it worked. Well, I mean, I guess at least you got it working. Okay. So there we go. There's our prequel. Let me bring up the actual game now. Tried the games, Tales Beyond the Tomb. Yeah, we done one of them, I think, right? Hang on. We did the Pineville Night Stalker. We haven't done the rest of them yet. Okay, display. 256, 1440. Come on. There we go. Thank you for stretch. I've been both of us had a belly full of ice cream too. Yeah, you're right. I should have just paid for you guys' ice cream. We did Pineview Stalker. Did we not? I'm pretty sure we did. Wasn't that the one that introduced me to the series in general? Because that's the series that it's all based on, like, real murders, wasn't it? I mean, we've done Fears to Fathom, too. But yeah, it's very similar to Fears to Fathom. The motel one? No, the motel one, I don't remember the name of it. The motel one was like the second Fears to Fathom or whatever. This one has a very similar vibe to the game you just played. It's called Tales of the Tomb, White Sounds. Yeah, we've only done the first one. I've meant to do the other ones because everybody was telling me they were like basically got like better as the series went on. My biggest worry with the games was just because those early ones were specifically based on actual murders, where I was just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about making games about like actual murder cases, but everyone was saying that like the later games don't even like use that concept anymore. Maybe not with that, Evan. No, I'm pretty sure you were here. I'm fairly certain. When did we play it? We played it last year. It was last year in August. So you definitely would have been around. Hang on. It's the one where at the end, the you end up in like this like wintry area, and I think we were commenting on something like, I think I mentioned something about like I wasn't particularly happy with how it ended, because it was either I think it was your character or the other character was like a piece of shit, like kind of like a weird incel, and then the end of the game has them get together and go to like a cabin out in the woods in the winter together or whatever. And I was like, oh, I don't like this. Like, I don't like this. Woodbury Getaway? Hang on. Is that the one I played? No, not that. No, not Mike. I remember Mike. I remember that one. No, in Pineville Night Stalker, literally, I can see the screenshots on the Steam store page, so I know I'm correct. It was no, we were comparing him to Mike. Because like that's why I'm saying like one of the characters was like very incel-y, and I was comparing him to Mike. And like at the end, you end up in this. I'm looking literally at the screenshot of the winter place at the end of the game, where you're supposed to like go with the person that was being kind of like a creepo weirdo. I don't remember how it ended specifically, but I remember like some adult or whatever shows up at the end. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, I remember, I specifically remember commenting, it was like, oh, this guy's kind of like Mike, except instead of in Fears to Fathom, where Mike doesn't end up with the main character, thank God, because fuck Mike was awful. This character actually did end up with the girl. You have memories of that? Oh my god, hang on, I got this is, I feel like the universe is gaslighting me right now. Let me see. Did we not have the VOD at the time? No! Wait. Was it this one here? Here it is. It's the one that has the boba tea shop and how dare. Dead Seat. I'm almost positive you were there for that one, because I feel like I remember you making like a joke during something in Dead Seat. Here, I'm gonna put it on the Discord. There you go. But yes, it was during that one. We played 3 different games: the Boba Tea Shop, Dead Seat, and Tales from Beyond the Tomb, Pineville Night Stalker. It's a little low. No, excuse me, you're gonna dip. Wow! Drive-by throw? Because I have no memory of it. I was remembering it as we were talking about it. Anyway, point being, I was very iffy about the first game, but everyone that had already played the series before kept telling me that they got better, and also they moved away from the making games about real world murders. And so I was like, okay, we'll continue to play it, and I'll give it more of a chance. I didn't hate the game. I just remember just being like uncomfortable by the reality of it being based on real world murders, which I feel is a valid discomfort. Because even Hollywood and documentaries and stuff like that don't particularly do it very well. Never mind an indie horror game. But yeah, we'll get the rest of them. As I guess the long way around to that point is, yeah, we'll get to the rest of those games. Was it the one where Oishi and I talked about a recent game that was in poor taste? Yeah, I think it was like you guys said like the second one was based on like a very recent murder or something like that. It was like a very recent IRL murder. And then somebody else who was new to the stream, who had played them all, was like, yeah, they got feedback, and the newer games don't actually follow IRL murders anymore. Fuck. I didn't notice the ad was about to happen. All right, hang on. Let me at least text respond to Fierce, since I don't think they can see or hear me. Applied for a job at a bookstore. They required experience on taking inventory, and I don't know anything about it, but how can it be? Hang on, here we go. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, okay, well. There you go. That's what I was gonna say. Fake it till you make it. Having a job is all that matters. You can learn it. All right, I'm gonna let the ad go though. All right, burp, 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 real quick.
I hope you have a good night.
Goodbye.
It was very nice meeting you.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
What a good way to say goodbye.
Yeah. You have to do like the whole chase. Oh, that shouldn't be funny. Jesus Christ. That's one way to get down, I guess. Kids are stupid. Holy shit. Stop him.
I can't stop him. I can't control him in any way at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me. I'm starting to think that...
Sounds like most husbands. Was there nothing, like, no way to get up on the thing? Oh, there was, actually. Hi. He's just a little guy.
I am the cake from hell, but I need something more to be a complete cake. A cake I'd be proud to be. I feel like the top of my head needs something glorious, or should I say, glorious to crown me. What do you have that I could wear as a decoration? Hmm?
I was not out of all the things that could have happened, that was not what I was expecting. This is delicious. I can't get enough. There's another voice clip to throw out in the ether. Boop. Boop. Oh my god! Imagine if this is how you had to actually reset your router. Call tech support and it's like, have you turned it on and off again? It's like, hello, Blowback. You shit talking me? Hang on, let me retweet this real quick. Or not retweet, but you know what I mean. There we go. Okay. Let's... Depression and Suicide features depictions of graphic violence and suicide. Oh god, that was right in my ear. Oh no, more religious guilt. Swear to God, if we're abused orphans again in this one. Hello, mail. Oh God, Jesus. A letter sent by Emilien Lively, parish priest of Saint Monique de Mont. The envelope is sealed. I guess you figure because, you know, he wasn't able to buy it. He asked on Reddit if anybody know what was the problem with your card. Your post got 2K views and nobody answered. Yeah, I've done it so many times. It drives me insane. I've asked questions about like pet health and stuff like that, and you'd think pet owners would be like super eager to jump in and tell you how to take care of your pet, because it's what they do. Fucking pet owners drive me insane. But the one time I want them to do that, nobody does it. There we go. There we go. His name was Butcher. uh, to my dearest friend, I have little time left to live. The fault I have committed is so horrible that I only deserve death. And I condemn my parishioners to the same fate. I always had the firm conviction that I was guided by the hand of God. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know anymore. Tell your parishioners to avoid Saint Monique de Mont. Don't set foot there again. No longer hunt the surrounding woods. Let nature take over our village. It will be better that way. Pray for us, poor sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Goodbye. Emilienne Levele. Why, I hear monsters. What is that? Oh, there's somebody else in this house creaking around. Who's in here? Ma? Papa? Oh, I can go outside. I thought I was going to get locked in. Is pronounced... Is it Levier? Oh, that was loud. Do you guys have... You guys don't have game audio. There you go. I'm so sorry. You're missing out on the audio. There you go. Oh, it's a string instrument. I thought it was somebody like screaming in the background. It's weird to have things moving around me after doing a Abyss of Dreams where it was like everything was locked into place, you know? There was no actual movement. Which is weird because that game came after this. Look at these Canadian guns and a Canadian cowboy hat. Oh. That was a sudden transition.
C'est arrivé, mon père.
Voices.
Monique Desmonts. Depuis quelques semaines, il y a des rumeurs étranges à propos de ce village. Plusieurs l'ont fui en laissant tout derrière, puis on sait pas pourquoi. Je ne crois pas un seul mot, mais ces lieux ont quelque chose de bizarre, je le sens. Puis mes chevaux aussi. Excuserez mon père, mais je resterai pas ici de plus longtemps.
Oh, we a priest?
J'ai un peu la chienne. Juste avant qu'on arrive, j'ai aperçu un mouvement entre les arbres. Pas pu voir de quoi il s'agissait, mais j'ai entendu.
Was it? Yeah, it's very soft, but I think it's because he's outside. We'll see if they get louder if we're like standing directly next to them, without like stuff obscuring.
Revenez demain à tomber de la nuit. Faites attention à vous, mon père. Je vais être ici demain à tomber de la nuit. J'espère que vous allez trouver ce que vous cherchez.
It's definitely a little bit louder when you're not inside of a thing. Rooster Jesus. He cacawed for our sins. Pupper.
Who's a good boy? What's your name, boy? I christen thee a good boy in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Dis donc, tais-toi.
It is still a little quiet. Hang on. Oh, I can't bring up the menu.
Je suis prêt. Pour l'amour du bon Dieu, finis-en avec moi. Pardon, je croyais que vous étiez... autre chose. Je me nomme Auguste Leblanc, je suis le docteur du village. Je vous reconnais. Vous êtes le curé de Saint-Casimir, n'est-ce pas? Vous ne devriez pas être ici, mon père. Il est trop tard pour nous sauver. Vous cherchez notre curé, Émilien l'éveillé. Il doit être en train d'attendre, comme tout le monde ici. Moi aussi, j'attends. Je n'en peux plus.
Okay, hang on. Let me... Audio? Let's keep ambient sounds, sound effects, music. Ooh, the fact that there's no voice volume, I have to assume it's assigned to general. I'll apply that, and then I'll just turn up the game a little bit more for you guys.
Je vous en prie. Laissez-moi tranquille maintenant.
They are also just whispering, too. Locked.
Little frog. Little tiny frog.
So we're the priest? Yeah, it seems like it. The coachman, I think, called us father. Door's locked. God, it's dark in here.
Where's the electricity?
Tonight I will go into the depths of the wood, and I won't get out. I can't take the torture anymore. My husband, Rudolph, once cheated on me with our neighbor across the street, Abigail. He always ignored that I knew. It took me a long time to get revenge, but I finally got it. I poisoned his tea. When he tried to get to the doctor, I tied him to the bed. Oh my god. His eyes became so sad when he realized that I was killing him. He didn't know why. Maybe he had even forgotten his adultery of 3 decades ago. Oh my god! But not me! 30 years for revenge! Oh, it is no. I didn't even... My brain just auto-filled that in. My husband, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. When I hear whispers, all I see are his eyes. I'm sorry, Rudolph. I'm sorry, Rudolph. We had to put you down. You just couldn't light the sleigh anymore. We couldn't afford to keep you. Poor Rudolph. Rudolph was not a cheater. I mean, technically Rudolph was a cheater. He used his glowing nose to get an advantage. Obviously, that was the moral of the story. What is happening? Are we meant to do a thing with this? It's just kind of going. Okay, I appear to not be able to mess with it. Never cheated on his dear partner that you know of. that you know of. Maybe Rudolph was a little player. All the doughs were into his glowing nose. Oh, Rudolph, won't you? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say the joke I was going to say. Oh, thank you for hydrating. The game just crashed. Also, dog is downstairs yelling. Shit. Load game? Man, I may have to turn down the graphics. Okay. It looks like we kept what we had picked up. There we go. Are you damning the game working? Okay, what did we pick up again? We got a candle. Door's locked. Fish hooks. Just take one. Did you drink? I did drink. I did. I drank to Rudolph Riz. He was a ladies' man. Oh, carcass of a pig. It seems to have died of hunger. Here, The Fisherman is going to become a movie. It's not surprising, but also kind of surprising it took so long. Who's directing it? A young sheep. He's too agitated for me to approach. I guess I'll have to finally read it. It's been sitting on my shelf. I started the Imago... the Imago sequence? That was called? I didn't get very far in, because I was reading it while I was, like, sleep deprived the past weekend. Basically, like, passed out, like, halfway through chapter 1. Died of hunger with all the vegetation. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's something they can safely eat. You know? That could be, like, poison for all we know.
Ma pauvre Robertine. C'est qui est là? Qui êtes-vous? Vous êtes le curé du village voisin, c'est ça? J'imagine que vous êtes ici pour le père éveillé, mais pour l'amour du bon Dieu, aidez-moi. Moi, je m'appelle Ophélie La Liberté. Ma fille Robertine a disparu. Ça fait plusieurs nuits que les murmures la tiennent éveillée. Moi, j'ai tout fait pour la protéger, mais là, j'ai tellement peur qu'elle les ait écoutées. Il y a quelques heures, elle a quitté la maison avec une valise. Mais c'est pas la première fois qu'elle fait ça. Mais elle revient tout le temps avant le coucher du soleil. Mais cette fois-ci, elle agissait tellement bizarre. Plus bizarre qu'à l'accoutumée, ses yeux étaient comme vides. Il y a 4 jours, elle s'est rendue au magasin général pour poster une lettre. Elle y a peut-être inscrit quelque chose, je sais pas moi, un indice de quelque sorte. Puis la lettre, elle devrait être encore là. Le marchand général, ça a déjà été un ami proche. Il s'appelle Joseph Prudhomme. Moi, j'ai encore une clé de son magasin. Prenez-la, mon père, puis ramenez-moi cette lettre-là. Dépêchez-vous, s'il vous plaît, avant que ma Robertine, elle se fasse du mal.
Okay. General store. Where was that at? Music to your ears. It's a church. So if this is the church, that means the cliffside, the one that we threw ourselves off of, has to be somewhere nearby here. Grass is edible, not super healthy or delicious, but I mean, that would definitely, that could still lead to starvation, though. Why, you don't like your own language, Anne? It sounds very posh. God, it's dark. It's for the accent and language. Oh. Yeah, I mentioned, oh my god, it's so dark, I genuinely can't see what I'm clicking on here. Oh my god. Oh my, it's just pitch black. It's just pitch black, okay. Can we come back here when I have an ability to light my candle? Well, I mentioned when Alfina was playing Abyss of Dreams, and she's also from Quebec. And so she also knows just like regular French as well, and so she was spending part of the stream like talking to her viewers about the difference between like French Canadian and actual French, and like trying to help people understand like how to detect differences in like the accents and stuff, and like the different ways that things are said, because I guess different words are pronounced differently, or different words are entire different words are used rather than what like the French would be used to. Whoop, wait. An old candle holder. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if she ended up finishing it though. I know she got to a point where she got stuck. It was the point where when we were walking around like the weird like Innsmouth area with like the weird like the fish aesthetic, and you had to like mix a bunch of colored juices into a like machine, and she got stuck trying to like figure out how to get the juices into the machine, because I remember even when we played that I was not particularly sure how to use the machine. Here, right? This is the, yeah, it's the general store. There we go. It's the frog building. Got a little toady on the outside. For sure was not there for that one. It was I enjoyed it. It was a good game. I don't remember if we beat it all in one night. I think it was 2 nights. I actually don't remember. I enjoyed it though. It was more Lovecraftian than I thought it was going to end up being. I thought it was going to be like minorly Lovecraftian, just like hints of it, and then like lots of religious guilt and lots of religious trauma and abuse and stuff like that, which there definitely was, but it ended up being very Lovecrafty. Like literally like Innsmouth adjacent, like Nether Realm and everything. No spoilers, we played it already. You hate the shut up. Mr. Prudhomme, my sincere apologies for failing to pay my rent. When the opportunity to flee the village presented itself, I took it without hesitation. But rest assured, I took care to leave behind your money. It is in the inn's safe. I even modified its combination for you. I had the foresight to not include it in this letter, but I am convinced that it is engraved in your memory. You have heard it so often. May the Virgin Mary forgive you. Gilbert Gauthier.
Oh, goody. Hello? What's your name, kitty? Nothing? Okay. A record entitled Hail Mary. The record appears to have been heavily played by its owner. Okay, that's gotta be the clue then, right? That he's heard it a bunch of times. Thank you! Oh my god, here we go. Oh, thank god, okay. We have a light source. Beans. That's some fresh ground coffee. Some pig shanks. Some eggs, some room temperature eggs, room temperature milk. Fancy matchbox. Yeah, get like little art on it. Oh. Oh, here we go. They have limits on matches. Doesn't seem like it. Thinks I only. It seems like I only needed to light the candle and now it just perpetually stays lit. I may need to write down a combination here. It's gotta be maybe how many times it skips. I need you to restart. This is very reminiscent of one of the puzzles from Abyss of Dreams, actually. The one where we got to watch like a piece of an old film about a little girl getting abused. I think it was 2 skips? Two, 5. Two, 5, 3. There's 3 record skip sounds. Technically, you could argue that it was skipped 4 times, though. Like, it restarted it 4 times. So, but yeah, we kind of talked about it briefly. Because we looked it up on Wikipedia as well. To get, like, the full story. But yeah, it showed, like, a small snippet of, like, a old black and white film about the case. Hello? Oh, hi! Jesus! I wasn't expecting that.
Vous! Que faites-vous dans mon magasin? Si c'est Madame la Liberté qui vous a donné la clé, dites-y qu'elle me sac patience. Bureau de poste? Pourquoi voudriez-vous entrer dans le bureau de poste à cette heure? La porte est barrée. Si vous voulez la clé, vous devrez payer pour.
$2! Why, in this economy?
Attendez. À bien y penser, j'ai une petite job pour vous. L'auberge d'en face est abandonnée depuis le mois dernier. La place m'appartient. Le tenancier a quitté le village au beau milieu de la nuit, mais le gars a oublié de me payer son loyer. Il me doit beaucoup d'argent. J'ai reçu une lettre m'informant que mon loyer avait été laissé dans le coffre-fort de l'auberge. Le mot dit, il a changé sa combinaison sans me le dire.
It's funny. It is funny how French can sound completely different depending on who's speaking it. Like, a lot of people will speak it and it sounds kind of like very fancy and
smooth and stuff like that, but then you have this guy who just makes it sound so gross and phlegmy. Like the way he's saying it just sounds so nasty.
Trouvez une façon d'ouvrir le coffre et je vous donnerai la clé du bureau de poste. La lettre doit être à côté de mon chat Bishop sur la table. Vous devriez la lire.
Thank you. Fucking. Of course he's gross and nasty. He's a landlord. Comes with the territory. Haven't seen it yet. You really should. Oh man. It looked really depressing. I can't remember what era when we looked it up, like when it was when it came out. I don't know if they've made multiple ones or anything like that. I have to imagine they have, right? Surely they've remade that case into a film multiple times. But the one specifically in that game was like the really old one, and it was being used basically to tell the kids at the orphanage, like, hey, yeah, it sucks that we abuse you, but it could be worse, right? Like, fucking terrible orphanage. Like, hey, at least we aren't holding your hands on a stove. Yeah, one of our nuns is a literal pedophile, but yeah, at least we don't burn you. No! 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 Fuck. Why? Oh. Goodbye, cat. Having a big impact in Quebec. I mean, it was the whole point of In Abyss of Dreams was that it takes place during what was the name of it? The Great Darkness or something like that period of Quebec and Canadian history, where everything was being controlled by like hyper conservative Catholic rule, and everything was like really depressing because everyone was afraid of sinning and, you know, all that kind of jazz. So travel expenses $5, maintenance cost $7, additional cost $12, total $24. Mr. Gauthier, your piano has been turned on. I also completed your strange request. As a tuner, I must advise you that these mechanical changes will bring their share of inconveniences. The silent notes will most certainly annoy the musicians who sit at your piano. Couldn't you have hidden the key otherwise? Under your counter, behind your bottles? Anyway, do what you want with your money. Contact me if you change your mind. Okay. Some silent notes. Think right. Okay, at least this piano puzzle doesn't look like it's gonna be one of the awful ones that makes me try to remember a melody. Let's see. There we go. There's that. There's this one. This one. Is that it? It's only those two. Okay. So there has to be something else to that, though. Like an amount of times you need to click each one? Oh, the document's not even there anymore. Requires wood and paper. Galley said, "No, yeah, I saw it released this morning. A reviewer was discussing it." 253. There we go. Who, it was, I think it was, shit, what's his name? John... No. Man, I can't remember his name. I've seen him a bunch of times, and I followed him for a while. Oh, I can't remember his name. I'd have to see him again. He's what he. Unfortunately, he's one of the like games writers that normally is like well praised, and he's written a bunch of books about the game industry and stuff like that. But then every so often he has an opinion about games that some people disagree with, and so they lambast him as being like a hack and stuff like that. He's like unfortunately one of those kind of ones. Same with like Gene Park and stuff. He has the exact same issue. It might have been Jason Schreier. I think it may have been. Because yeah, he's one of those reviewers where it's like, or one of those writers where it's like, he's typically well respected in the industry, but every so often he'll say something that somebody doesn't like, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, what a fucking piece of shit hack. Mr. Prudhomme, you won't find your money here. I owe you nothing, not even a penny. I hold you responsible for the misfortune that afflicts our village. Because of your big mouth, I had to give up my life in Saint Monique de Mont, as well as my establishment. You will never see my face again, nor the color of your money. What? I was told you also hear the whispers. Well done. I wish you a painful end, but I doubt it will be horrible like little Renee's. Sincerely, Gilbert. Do you like it? I mean, again, I don't know if it was specifically Jason, but yeah, whoever I had seen talking about it said it was one of his favorites of the year. He said something like he had played it prior and was just basically waiting for the game to come out to be able to talk about it. Okay, well, I can't get you your money, sir. I have an IOU. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. That actually made me jump. Hello, sir? I swear to God, if your dog is dead. No, he's still there. Who's a good boy? Oh, he killed himself. Dr. LeBlanc, he killed himself. Oh, poor pupper. I know. I can't help you, though. I literally can't do anything. I'm sorry. Can I climb in through the window, maybe? No. That actually made me jump. Oh, but yeah, I would have picked the game up this week if we weren't already doing a Mermaid Mask, but already going to be dropping money on Mermaid Mask, and then it's kind of difficult to have two mystery-based kind of games like that going, you know, at the exact same time. So it makes more sense to do Mermaid Mask first, because we've been specifically waiting for that one for a while, and then we can go into the other one later.
Ce qu'il a écrit est faux. C'est pas moi le responsable. J'ai rien à voir là-dedans. Prenez votre satanique clé puis laissez-moi tranquille.
Thank you. Give the post office inside the general store. Okay. All right, goodbye. Enjoy the whispers. Hope you don't die too. I'm lying. I don't actually care if he dies. He's a landlord. The back burner should be next dish. Oh. Hang on. I need a drink. My allergies have been really awful lately. Been having so much like back of the throat just Ugh. Oh. Which, oh my god, I've been on a journey to try and find an allergist around here. Couldn't find anything. Even had multiple doctors looking through like their specific systems to try and find one for me, and they're like, "What the fuck? Why can't I find one?" It's like, cool, great. Glad to know I'm kind of screwed here. Empty envelope. Open envelope with Robertine. Oh god, Lilibet. Lilibete? No. As sender. Art from Montreal. Okay. Murder Mask we all knew, though, and seems getting praise as well. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of good things, which is expected. Very good studio. To the postmaster of Saint Monique de Mont. We inform you that we are immediately stopping the delivery of mail in your village. We cannot explain the reasons for this interruption. The postilion assigned to your sector categorically refuses to return to Saint Monique de Mont. Service will be restored as soon as possible. In the meantime, we suggest that you go to Saint Casimir Post Office to receive and send your mail. Cordially, Sergei Van de Oh my god. Vade Boncourt, Regional Director of Post Office Department. Jeez, that was a long one. Expected the high mark they always have, yeah. I'll be curious to see if they're doing it in like actually direct connection to Tangled Tower. Like is it going to be more standalone, or is it actually going to be continuing their investigation? Because Tangled Tower was kind of disconnected from the Detective Grimoire. But at the same time, Tangled Tower specifically left it off with them going to continue investigating. Standalone. But I mean, is it standalone as in it's still going to reference and help it maybe explain more the conclusion of Tangled Tower? Or is it just not acknowledging Tangled Tower's existence? I got an empty envelope. Is that enough? I don't think she'll just accept the envelope.
C'est bien l'enveloppe, mais elle a été ouverte. Ça peut juste être Joseph. Ce serait pas la première fois qu'il agit mal avec ma fille. Lorsqu'il était enfant, il était bien doux avec elle. Robertine, elle l'aimait comme un deuxième père. Puis nous autres aussi, on l'aimait. C'était un ami de la famille. Plus qu'elle vieillissait, plus Joseph agissait bizarre autour d'elle. Parfois même, il disait des drôles d'affaires.
Oh no, he's a groomer.
Fait qu'on a coupé les liens avec lui parce qu'on avait peur pour notre fille.
Did you not like the end of the TT? No, it wasn't that I didn't like it. It's just that it literally ended with them basically, like, still having more to investigate. And so I assumed what they were going to do was to go into the next game being like, all right, here's the next stage of our investigation to figure out where things are going.
Mais il est toujours resté dans le portrait. Après tout, c'est le marchand général.
Because, is this new one not following the... Because I assumed that... And if I'm remembering right, weren't they finishing off Tangled Tower at the end with them being like, yeah, we need to go investigate this adventurer group now, right? To go hunt down, what's-her-face? I don't remember the name of the character. The one that had actually gotten away, that had done everything. No clue. But yeah, where they were like, oh yeah, this is all stemming back to this group of adventurers, and the person that did the mortar got away, and I assumed that they were going to continue, and that this game was like kind of them investigating the adventure group or something like that. I'll have to wait to play. Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. We'll see if there's any references to it.
Dès qu'il a eu l'âge, il a rencontré mon mari pour lui demander sa main. Mais il a jamais voulu donner. Jamais. Mon mari, c'était un homme bon. Il aimait notre fille.
Because my hope would be that it is continuing the investigation. It's just that you can start from this point and not have to play Tangled Tower. That would be the ideal, at least for me, if that's the case.
L'an passé, après la
Because I would like to have the,
on commence
like,
à
more conclusion to that investigation.
Moi, là, j'ai toujours pensé que c'était Joseph Prudhomme qui avait parti ça. Je serais pas surprise d'apprendre qu'il a eu son courrier. À bien y penser, ça expliquerait bien des affaires. Cette lettre-là, on la retrouvera jamais. Prudhomme doit l'avoir, mais il l'avouera pas. C'est peine perdue. Si vous voyez Robertine, tu dis juste de revenir à la maison.
Okay. Pupper, I hear ya. I'm coming. I'm coming. What the hell? He's still moving. That man not dead. Or something dragged him away. Dr. LeBlanc's key. Interesting. Assumed it was new case, new people, but going after those mythical creatures and its hunters. Yeah, I assumed, like... I assumed because it seems like it's taking place in, like, a submarine or whatever, that, like, they were joining the adventure group or something like that. Like a, hey, if we go with them, we'll have our chance to, like, investigate the adventure group, and then that's what it was gonna be. Or, I guess, technically, worst case morality-wise, would be stowed away. Stowed away on the submarine. Empty bottle of arsenic. There's something shiny down there, but I can't reach it. This one is definitely more... This game's definitely more inherently creepier and spookier than, Abyss of Dreams is. Abyss of Dreams was scary in the revolver used by Dr. LeBlanc to take his own life. It's empty. Abyss of Dreams was scary in, like, a very oppressive way, like, very subtly oppressive, just, like, the sounds were really quiet, but also, like, ominous at all times. And just the, like, the disturbing nature of everything going on around you, of, like, just abusive nuns and all the religious manipulation and stuff like that. I have no comparison, but this game is a mood. Well, yeah, if you like the atmosphere of this one, you'll like the atmosphere of Abyss of Dreams, because that one, the atmosphere of that was oppressive. It was uncomfortable. Like it's one of those, like, the way I described it in the video was that it's like it was simultaneously, it feels empty, but also at the same time you felt like you were always being watched. Because it was like you would always hear the echoes through the empty hallways, and, like, your steps just, like, were super, super loud and echoey, and you could, like, you know, you walk into a quiet room, but, like, you always hear this, like, rumbling boiler in the background and the wind rattling on the windows and stuff like that. Really good sound design. Really good sound design. Robertine, I can't apologize to you enough. I broke my oath. I failed you. Renee's blood is on my hands, not yours. I endured the whispers as long as I could. I didn't want to leave before you, but I will be a coward until the end. I hope you'll be spared. It did end on a semi-cliffhanger, though, so they are working on a sequel to it, which is supposed to be their next game. So we'll definitely be doing that when that comes out. I believe they actually already released a trailer for it. My dear August, I must confess that your last letter appalled me. The tragedy that afflicts you is disturbing. In my career, I've rarely heard such a sordid story. But you have to get over it. You are not responsible for this. You have only followed the divine law and that of men. And it was your duty to do so. I only have one piece of advice for you. Stop thinking about it and focus on your patients. They need their doctor at full capacity. Okay. What were you up to? Dr. LeBlanc's diary. An entry concerning Robertine seems to have been encrypted. I cannot read it without the cipher. Interesting. Okay. What were you up to, Doctor? Padlock. What was this for? Key to the garden. I can't get around the bed, huh? Yeah, I can only move to the foot of the bed. Okay. It is funny to have two different games, though, based on, like, the heavy, like, Catholic periods of Canada and Quebec. The studio has very strong opinions of this period. A dead rabbit. It seems to have been here for a while now. Carrot. What the hell would I do with that? Same developer now? Yeah. I want to say they had a third game, but I don't remember. What did I do with a carrot? Huh. Not Catholic, we can understand it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a point in their history that's literally called what was it, the Great Darkness. So, I mean, if something in your history is literally called the Great Darkness, I feel you're very justified in not being fond of that period. Let's see. This is where the fish was. Hang on, what would I do with a carrot? What could I possibly do with a carrot? I could use it, like, I think you can use a carrot for fishing in, was it one of the Zelda games? No, like Dark Cloud or something like that? Can I go fishing with a carrot? Oh, the Great Darkness, yeah. It was funny when I was researching stuff for doing just like the quick little review, just so I could like make sure I didn't say anything wrong. Finding out, oh wait, that's right, there's stuff in the church I didn't get to see yet. Just finding out some of the just like the quotes and stuff like that from people at that time. And like the different researchers that have talked about it, they're like, oh yeah, shit fucking sucked. Just like everyone was just really scared and depressed because everyone was always worried about getting deemed as like or brandished as like being not a heretic, but you know, like being what's the word I'm looking for here? But it's just like speaking out against the word of God, which is, you know, what they were basing a lot of laws and stuff like that on. And so by doing that, you're basically speaking out against, you know, the government and everything like that. Which one? Page torn from the Holy Bible. 2 rectangles have been cut out of it. Okay. That must be the cipher. Cool, spooky church basement. Oh, thank God. Well, it's locked. We'll never come back here again. I'd like to stay out of church basements, please. Especially after playing Sagebrush. Where was the doctor? concerned it was gonna crash there. Thank God it auto-saves frequently. Really? That's not the cipher? Huh. I thought for sure it was gonna be what you used for it. Right? Like you would place this over it and then the words that would be inside of here would be what you needed to read. I mean, it's not a cipher, but you know. The code unlocking method. Did I inspect all those houses down over by the church though? I don't remember. Did I check in on you? That one's locked. It's your way with words. Look. ADHD brain makes it so I can't think a word good sometimes. So sometimes I go with next good word. Word may not be perfect, but word good enough. I mean, it's a very common thing just in general, but it's really bad for my brain. It's funny. I was talking to when I was talking to the psychiatrist that I started going to just recently for trying to get my meds again. She has ADHD too, and so it was just like basically she would ask me like a question of if something was affecting me, and I'd be trying to explain it, and then she would fill in the gaps and just be like, "Yes, that's exactly what that is." And it's just like this like mutual understanding of what each of us were going through. Okay. There's nothing here. Maybe I missed something in here. I don't think I did, though. I don't feel like I did. I got the thing from there. And that skips me all the way over here, so it's not like I can go up to the altar. It's just locked. I can't squeeze back there. Yeah, unfortunately, it's also very much, like, situation-based, too, in terms of how, like, bad it can get. Like, if you put me in a situation where I'm going to need to remember those specific words, oh, I'm doomed. Marlon, hello. How's it doing? And Nuke, hello. How's it going? Oh my god, hang on. We have an ad about to happen. Let me snooze. Let me snooze. There we go. Hello, Hime, hello. How's it going? What were you guys up to? Anybody doesn't know who I am, my name is Aether. I'm a horror and variety game VTuber. I'm also a lunar koi VTuber, where we're going to be doing our new mono debut, hopefully sooner rather than later. If you want to see what that looks like, it is on my blue sky. But right now we're playing through some spooky games set in Quebec. So you want to watch some Canadian horror, definitely feel free to stick around. Otherwise, if you need to go grab food, drink, go to bed, or anything like that, definitely feel free to. But yeah, hello. When? Right now, I need to figure out the, like, debut trailer announcement date video thing, which has been taking longer than I wanted, or than I thought it was going to, which is kind of described literally fucking every stage of this entire fucking thing. Is, trying to do a thing and then finding out, like, oh, actually, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. But basically, the person that I was paying to do it is finishing up some stuff, so hopefully sooner. Looks like something you put in an ID and verify. You can't. What? Have you tried? Oh, what was it? You can change your your region or whatever, and it's supposed to change that. Playing a co-op puzzle horror thriller game called Follow Us. Follow Us. Sounds familiar. Follow Us. Good evening, Vermont. Weird trailer. No, this doesn't look familiar at all, actually. I don't think I've ever seen this. Oh, did it just recently come out? Yeah, June 5th, 2026. I was gonna say, it's got like no reviews. How was it? Oop, there we go. Oh wait! Carrot! Carrot! Here you go. Oh wait, hang on. Here you go. There we go. Was there a fun new ride in Fear, or it was just that good of a game? Why did I do that? What did this do for me? Other than get me a sheep buddy. Which, I mean, I appreciate. What did this do for me, though? Do you follow me? Oh! How dare. You decide. Why did I do that? What did that do for me? Am I supposed to put the fishhook in there too? No? What? What did that do? Am I missing a magic pixel? No. How are you doing? No? Okay. What kind of like actual like gameplay was the game though? Is it more of the like the loot 'em, bring item back kind of style that's been all over the place, or is it something different? Huh. I've hit a little bit of a wall here. Wait, hang on. I couldn't do anything with this, right? I need like a crank. Yeah. Of course. Wouldn't be a horror game without a well that needs a crank. What was this one? Have we been in here? Oh, this is the one that crashed the game when I left. Let's hope it doesn't do that again. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. We just had to get the sheep on our side so I could shear him. And then turn it into wool? Weird going through a lot of steps. I'm just a priest. Hello, you still working on that carrot? There we go. Yeah. I don't know if I'd call that wool, but sure. Small piece of wool ready to be spun. They were searching for anomalies and running for monsters. Oh, so it's like an anomaly hunting game? Like if it was like a multiplayer Exit 8 kind of thing? A maze type map too. It depends on the layout of the room. Interesting. You guys ever played Labyrinthine? Just the mention of the maze. Something reminded me of that. There we go. Wool thread. Woolen thread, 10 inches in length. What does that do for me? I could combine these to make a fish hook. Oh, one of the rooms one of the houses I went into had like a thing I couldn't reach. Has multiple concepts within one game. Hope they add more in the future. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it just came out, so they definitely have time to add a lot more stuff. Let's see. Was it this one? Or was it the doctor's house? It was not this one. Also, I would give everyone like a catch-up explanation of what we're doing. I have no fucking clue. We're a priest, and we just arrived in a village in Quebec. And so far, shit's happened. We've had a bunch of weird whispering. This doctor killed himself and apparently got his corpse dragged over there somewhere. His dog is missing. We had some like weird like groomer at some point. There it is. It's this one. It's like real life. There we go. Key to LeBlanc's chest. Which was at the foot of the bed. Oh, there we go. It doesn't have enough poutine, though. It needs more poutine. There we go. A piece of paper with the entire alphabet written on it. It gives off a strange chemical smell. Okay, that has to be the cipher. I have to do something with it, though. Combine it with the fire to reveal stuff. There we go. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God, that's sensitive. Okay. Robertine Laliberte. That's not... I'm fairly positive I just butchered that last name. Signs of pregnancy. About 3 months. She ignored it. Seemed in shock. She implored me to give her an abortion. I refused. I hope she will regain her sanity. May God watch over them. Oh. Okay. Oh, did the daughter of the woman get pregnant? From the groomer? I think that's actually what's happening here. Okay, do I maybe go back and tell her about that? The fuck was that? Hello? Who just screamed? And where? Where was that at? Hello? Did you hear that?
Si vous voyez Robertine.
No? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Where'd that happen? No? I have to have cold stuff. It is hyper extreme, super conservative Catholic, basically, was what it is. Nothing is here. Someone die in the church? No. Where'd that scream come from? The game has done a decent job of like hinting where to go based on like sounds, which I really appreciate, but this one is immediately like, I don't know where to go. Oh, shit. Ad break. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm also gonna save just in case we crash again. There we go. I'm gonna pause real quick. We'll let the ad go, and we'll come back and we'll figure out where the hell that man just died. Burb, burb, burb.
I thought it was running away. I didn't realize it was coming to me. Oh my god. Oh, good lord. I'm choking on my spit now.
Where did I see? Oh wait, hang on. Hi. Oh, jump. He made me jump. Like I actually jumped in my seat. I was not ready for that. Hi. Whoa! What the fuck? What is this? Did I just stumble into a boss fight? Oh, that can summon my truck? How? How does that work? What? Well, I guess that answered my question. I don't think I can flip that. Yeah, that was Swiss magic, all right. How am I supposed to get that back? Do not. Do not. There's no way they can expect me to do that. Bruh. Let me chug a Hassy real quick, because I'm gonna need it. Oh. Well. Hello? What is happening? Where are you at? Hello? Oh, that's kind of cool actually. Oh, that's like, whoa, look at him. Look at the goober. This is like a Gmod animation. Flailing limbs, look at it. Oh my god. Okay, before I was impressed and thought it was like actually genuinely creepy. This is silly. Oh my god, it is a flamethrower. A bello bello bake. All right. Where's this man? There's only so many places you could have died at. This building here is locked. Everybody cheese it. Where was there a man? Oh, the general store guy. He was hearing whispers. Now I hear whispers. Oh shit. Oh. America. Oh. That sudden cut as soon as we saw the American flag. Me too. Me too. Are you up? Oh, it's open now. Think hydrate. Oh. I'm sure he's fine. It's a new form of exercise, actually. Onion. Just an onion, nothing odd about it. You're reading up on the Great Darkness and OMG. It's super fucked up, right? A valid name. Hi. Oh, God. Oh, I'll take that. Shed key. My poor Robertine. Before leaving, I have to confess. It is true that I have spread some rumors about you. Although they all turned out to be true, I must apologize. It was not what a non-apology. I'm sorry I spread rumors about you. I mean, they were true, but I mean, I'm sorry I spread them. It was not gentleman of me. In return, I would have liked to receive your apologies. If you hadn't rejected me, we would have avoided this tragedy. Oh, okay, there it is. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Whether you liked it or not, you were mine. Okay. Your stubbornness has cost us all dearly. Sometimes I console myself by telling myself that a whore like you didn't deserve to bear my name. Maybe it was better that way. Joseph Prudhomme. All right. Fucking incel. A drawing probably made by Dr. Prudhomme. There's a red X on it. It's at a rock in the middle of a other rock and grass and tree and not descript at all. The orphan situation was insanely messed up. Very Magdalene with its devastation, though it seemed to just focus on kids and not women and kids. Yeah, the entire thing was I don't know, everything I read about was just like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, we've had some pretty fucked up things here as well, but good lord. Mr. Prudhomme, you won't find your money here. I owe you nothing, not even a penny. I hold you oh wait. We read that already. That's the one that we gave him. Okay. He just balled it up and threw it to the side. What am I gonna do with an onion now? Alright, your horrible master's dead. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You got plenty of food in here. Look at all that bread. You got some... Well, milk is bad for you. Eggs. You got some ham shanks up here. You'll be good for a while. You'll be fine. We'll find you a new master. Well, you're a cat. You'll be a master of someone else. Okay. Can't do anything with the chess or checkers? No. Well, all my empathy for that man got washed away as soon as I read that letter. Oh no, the abusive stalker's dead. Oh no, I can't believe it. I'm so distraught. Oh no. Oh gosh, oh golly. The shed key. The shed. What's the shed? So, oh no, skill issue. Sucks to suck. Get fucked, nerd. I mean, oh no. Where's the shed? That's not a shed there. That's like a chicken coop. Oh. It just acknowledged it. Yes, I am a chicken coop. Where's the shed? And whose shed? And why shed? And when shed? Also, I need to figure out where those rocks are. It's less spooky in the daytime, at least. Although, now we're just kind of in Silent Hill. Oh, there's all the chickens. Were those just there all night? Wait. can't move over there. I thought those rocks kind of looked like the rocks in the picture. Shed. I was like, no! My sheep friend! What? I just gave you what? I just gave you a carrot. Was it poisoned? I'm so sorry. We're a terrible priest. We should probably quit. Oh, there's a cow. No, stay away from me. It kind of looked like it was by the water, but I already grabbed a thing by the water here. This can't be a shed. This is like a whole entire... Yeah. Like a water wheel or something. Clearly God didn't favor me. Not at all. Give me a curse, if anything. What is the shed? What am I looking for here? Shed key. Key to the shed at the back of the general store. Wait, what? Like in the general store? I can't get behind it. Wait, it's at the general store. That's the general store. I can't get behind it. Unless I missed a magic pixel? No. Huh. There's no other place to go. What shed? There's no, like, locked cellar or anything like that, right? It's just a translation issue? No. Should be a translation issue. It's Quebec. I think I'm just missing a magic pixel to get behind the building. Not that I see a shed back there. How do I get over there? Oh, there we go. There was a magic pixel. I hovered off over that so many times. It didn't do anything. Here we go. This is the spot, too, I think. There's something here. There should be. There should be something here. There's nothing to interact with, though. Maybe I need a shovel or something to dig? There we go. So is here? Sure is? Okay. My very dear Andre, again, my last letter went unanswered. You left 2 years ago. Since then, many things have changed. I have committed a horrible act, the worst of sins. I don't think I can last much longer. The whispered calls need me. I need you like never before. Come back to Saint Monique de Mont and bring me back with you. I beg you, Andre. It is a question of life or death. When we are far from this village, I will explain everything to you. Let's meet at our usual meeting place. I will wait for you under the birch. Your Robertine. Love letters written by Robertine Laliberte. Laliberte? Laliberte. It is intended for a man named Andre Bedard from Montreal. They were never delivered. Just doing my damnedest to make sure anyone that speaks French absolutely despises me. Take these back to the lady. There we go.
Mon Dieu, toutes ces lettres de Robertine, ils n'ont jamais été livrées. Ils étaient toutes pour André. André, c'était le forgeron d'à côté. Robertine puis lui étaient bien, bien proches. Mais c'était incroyable. Je l'ai surpris, moi, une fois avec la femme de l'aubergiste. J'ai jamais eu le cœur de dire ça à Robertine. Il y a 2 ans, André a quitté le village pour le demander. Il a laissé Robertine dans le gros trouble. Les mois d'après, on...
Oh, is he the one that got her pregnant? Oh, or no, he just, like, he's a womanizer, so he left her and she was just distraught.
Mais elle a jamais cessé d'y écrire.
Yeah.
Du moins, c'est ce qu'elle pensait. La pauvre. Dans bien des lettres, elle dit qu'elle l'attend sous un boulot. Elle croyait peut-être qu'elle allait revenir à Sainte-Monique-des-Monts pour la ramener puis à Montréal.
This poor girl.
Je pense savoir c'est où exactement.
She's had to deal with a womanizer and a groomer. Indisposable. That's what I was thinking, but then it also kind of seemed like maybe it was more just like she just was so distraught she was not doing anything. Because I thought the implication with the pregnancy was that it was the groomer.
Pour traverser la rivière, prenez cette clé-là. Elle va ouvrir la porte du moulin.
And then that's why she wanted an abortion, was because it was from the groomer.
Allez-y, mon père, puis ramenez-moi ma fille.
Thank you. Did I just miss why we were here? I feel like I did. I know we had like a letter at the beginning, and I'm failing to remember what it was. Hang on, do we still have... We have the original document? Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. I think it was something else. But that is the first letter in our list, so unless these are in like some kind of weird order. No, they're not in like alphabetical order. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, I do remember I needed wood for a stove in one of the houses. I just don't remember which one. I can keep going back there. Someone else used to type a child minder to raise a child. Oftentimes children are murdered, but the minders happily receive monthly payments. Ugh. In this case, we still don't know what happened to her. There's a hat here, lots of blood. Is this the same tree from the intro? How was that? Oh, is that just rain falling on my head? Oh. I was like, what was that explosion? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the prequel area. Prologue. That's a dead person. The body of a man. A beam crushed his head. Hunter's key. Interesting. Sucks to be him. Good lord. Holy shit. That was a perfectly placed fallen board there. Hello. What's up? The crow guards its nest. There's a shiny object in it. What if I give you a shiny onion? No? Okay. Damn. I thought I was gonna go for it. That's where the body was, down there. Moose! We really are in Canada. There's a big hole in the ground now. This looks sturdy. Okay, I'm gonna have to tie something to that to get down inside there. Is that what moose calls sound like? Or was that a monster? That was awful. I'll still take that over like a bobcat cry, though. Those are the worst. Just sounds like a woman like screaming bloody murder. I don't know what evolutionary trait that was evolved for, like for survival. Like I don't know how that really helped. Nature just in particular, just like, let's just make this sound so fucked up. Specifically just to scare humans. Hunter's key. What would that... The Hunter's house. Is this the Hunter's house? No. Where's the Hunter's house? So where did I need to use the wood? I'm just gonna have to check each of the homes. No, it's not that one. I want to say it was maybe the house across from the general store. This one. Maybe not. There's a fireplace here, but the one I'm looking for was a fire pit. Also, we never found out this. What's this one? We still need to find the combination for that. Oh, wait, it's right here. White, black, black, white, black. Fuck. There we go. Key to the cellar of the inn. Hell yeah. Also, here we go. It goes here. Need wood and paper. Well, I've got wood. Can I just use the Bible page? No? Okay. Just need paper now. I mean, I picked up so many documents. Surely we could use some of those, right? Cellar. Where's the cellar at? Wait, the cellar of here or cellar of the inn? You get into the cellar here, or is the inn the different building? I do remember a cellar. I just don't remember where it was. What's the inn building? That's the general store. That's the doctor. Huh. Did the doctor have a cellar? I know it says the inn, but I can't think of a... we've been inside of a building that has a cellar. I know that for a fact, because I even clicked on it at some point. It's definitely not here. It was like behind a counter, I want to say. It doesn't make sense that it'd be this, though, because all the keys for this place have specifically called it the general store, so... Yeah, it's not here. Can I seriously not get behind the counter in this building across the street? Uh-oh. Oh. I couldn't move forward for a second there. Little did I know, I was just running directly hit first into the railing. Can I seriously not? Wait. Oh, here we go. I just missed the magic pixel to get behind there. An old newspaper that's several months old. There we go. Okay, we got the paper we need. There we go. Light that. What is happening? Got boiling water. Cool. Nice, I guess. Boil the onion. Hell yeah, I made some onion soup. What the hell's happening? I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess I'll just let that onion boil for a while. Low and slow. I do love my onion to be just dissolved and disintegrated. So I have the hunter's key. What is the hunter's house? There's only so many buildings left over. I mean, I can't get in here. I'm gonna try it anyway, but I can't get in here without moving off the boards. We tried it on this one. Yeah. So the hunter's house has to be in the area we unlocked. But there's no other buildings over there. There was two, but they're destroyed. They're like falling apart. Unless I'm missing another magic pixel. Like another pathway. That's the one I just came down. That one goes to the old buildings. I mean, the hunter obviously says, oh, wait, what's this? At the gates of hell, I will comfort myself knowing that you are with Daddy in heaven. Forgive me, Renee. Okay, so we got a suicide note. This is nothing. I can't do anything with this. This is where we went down in the prequel. So we have to like keep an eye open as we're heading down these paths to see if there's any like houses or paths that lead anywhere else. Okay, so he's dead in here. I can see a key in here. Do you want the key? What if I give you a shiny key? No? Okay. There's nothing else in here. Oh wait, I can continue further over here. There we go. An old skinning knife. Although it's completely rusted, it's still quite sharp. I mean, I could murder the crow. Is that what I need to do? No? Okay. Well, hell, what do I need to do with a skinning knife, though? I could maybe skin the lamb that I accidentally killed? This is the area I can't get down into. Give her hydrate. Huh. I guess let's go start trying to skin things and see what happens. I mean, can I skin the hunter? Hang on. Are we falling that far from God? Nope, okay. It was worth a try. You never know. Flaying a man is hardly the worst thing that the Catholic God has ever told someone to do. So, not really particularly unheard of, let's be honest. I guess I'm gonna try the sheep. There has to be a reason the sheep died, and I think the reason is that it needed to die so I could take its flesh. Head to bed, all right. Have a good night, Anne. I'll save Canada for you.
I'll free it of this evil. Tried to get you to read the Bible earlier. Just the one passage so you understood my pain. Get to read about, No, I can't skin that. You can sleep in peace now. What do I do with the skinning knife? Skin the pig? No.
Et là, qu'est-ce qui est arrivé à Josie? Sais-tu finalement donné la mort? C'était juste une question de temps.
Heard this already, I think.
Mais c'était pas de lui, rien, s'il vous plaît. Traverser la rivière.
Yeah. Can I come into your house? No. What would I skin? There's nothing here. I think I might have finally hit a dead end. Are we finally at a point where I'm gonna have to look up a thing? We were doing so well. We were doing so well without it. The rabbits? No. No. Just a key to the hunter's house. So I don't know what that means. An old skinning knife. What is the hunter's house? That's gonna drive me insane. What is the hunter's house? There's not... I haven't seen any of their building. Is there a building somewhere that I've just missed? Doctor. General store. That's the inn. I've been inside there. I don't remember whose house that is, but I have been inside it. Wait. Is it this? Holy shit, this has been here the whole time. Oh my god, I think I have... Yeah, there we go, okay. There we go. Damn, it was tucked back there. Dear Leonidas, your story is very funny. This is not the first time I have heard of a bird behaving like this. Crows are particularly territorial. If one attacks you, its nest is probably nearby. I have a trick to get rid of it. Boil an onion in a saucepan, put the mixture in a sprayer, and spray the bird with it. I assure you that it'll leave you alone afterwards. Your friend Adrian. What the fuck? What? I don't think that's a real thing. There we go. Wait. Spray it with onion juice. I mean, most animals are like, most animals can't consume onion. It's a good way to make crows hate you, yeah. Crows are one of those animals you don't really want to, like, piss off. That whole line of species is very vindictive. There we go. But yeah, I mean, other than the smell, I don't know why this would work. It'd be justified. In this case, yeah, specifically, I'm spraying the fucking random animal with onion juice. I would be pissed too if somebody did it to me. I would also hold a grudge. I guess the key that we're about to get has to be to that red building. It's the only building we have. But what was that?
That was like a humanoid monster. That was like straight up Wendigo. Like the Until Dawn version. Sorry, please don't, please. Okay, that's enough, chill. Sorry. Okay, family home, huh? It has to be that red one. Now the crow just follows us the entire rest of the game, constantly taking swoops at us. That'd be such a funny thing to do. I would give them huge props if they ever did something like that. If any game did that. Like the point and click version of like beating the shit out of a cuckoo. Oh, I hear whispers. Oh, we're back in America. Hello? Oh. Got really nice looking. This is actually kind of pretty now. Like, what the hell? They got all of its colors, and now it's just like, oh, I would live here. Was it still? It's not the... What? How is it a what? 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 Key to the... What? This is the only other house left. Is there another house that I haven't seen? That one's boarded up, so it doesn't matter if the key works. No? Unless they did something goofy where the door opens inward instead of outwards. It has to be that home. It's the only one left. Huh. Oh, it's her home. There we go. Because she's gone now. Oh, is she dead now too? Is just everyone in this town killing themselves? Crowbar. Okay, I think I can get into that one building now. Oh, I think she's home. I think she's home. Can I go over there? No. What is that? Hello? Oh. Are you dead? You're so dead! What a silly question. She's fine. My beautiful Robertine, I leave with a heart full of regrets. If I hadn't forced you to keep Renee, and if I had accompanied you to Quebec City like you had asked me, none of this would have happened. You would be a young woman today with a future ahead of her, and Renee would never have to know pain. I'm sorry. May God forgive you and order his emissary to let you live. We all deserve our punishment, not you. Leave this village, forget us, and live. I love you, my daughter. Your mom, Ophidia. Oh, she took arsenic. That's not a great way to go. Doesn't that, like, make your, like, throat close up and everything, too? That'd be, like, a very unpleasant way to go. Maybe that's why she looks like that. I guess that's my explanation. Locked. Okay, well, cool. There's now a child locked behind there. Great. I think it's going to be our ending, is saving the child and at least getting out with her. Robertine's probably dead. Oop, too far. I'm curious what our intro was, though. Like, what was the point of our prequel? Was it just to, like, set up the town? So far, it hasn't, like, related back in any way. Tools. I can't take the thing in there. Can't do anything with any of that. Weirdly not getting... Oh! Robertine, when you read this letter, I'll be gone. It was my intention to leave without a goodbye, but I couldn't bring myself to. I'm leaving for Montreal. A foreman at the Redpath refinery owes my uncle a favor. I have a job waiting for me. I have no future in Saint Monique de Mont. Even with you. You and I was fun. You and I was fun. But that was just it. What I wanted was too much for me. I bid you my sincere farewells. I hope you find a good man. Andre Bedard. Okay. So, got a note. Is that it? There's no other item in here, huh? A long rope. It is so tightly tied to the beam that cannot be undone. Huh. Seems like there's so many things in here that I should be able to take and interact with. But I can't. What else is left? We have to get inside the basement of the church. We still have this random Bible page. I had to have missed something in there. There's no way there was nothing else in there. Like, I can't move to any of those things on the side. Can't take any of that. Can't take the belts. Although the belts would actually have come in handy. Like, you could have tied the leather belts all together to kind of act as a rope. Oh, wait, can I cut this down? There we go. Okay, that should get us inside the cave then. God, we have a lot of back and forth to do. I wonder why there's a loading screen right before a loading screen. I get to take like 2 steps. Wonder if something's gonna like happen there. Okay. There we go. Strong-ass priest, by the way. Climbing a rope is not easy. Oh. It must be Robertine. She was devoured. Yeah, I'd say so. Oh my god. Her intestines just hanging out. Key to the children's room. Thank God. My very dear Robertine, when you read this note, I'll be gone. My aunt suddenly fell ill. The doctor says she has little time left, so I'm off to Montreal. A foreman at the Red Path refinery owes my uncle... Wait, we've seen this one already. Love job waiting for me. You and me, it was... Oh, this is slightly different. You and me, it was unique. But if life separates us, it is God's will and we must respect it. I bid you my sincere farewells. I hope you find a good man. Your love forever. Interesting. Let's see. I wouldn't even do this. They're genuinely really difficult. I can't remember where it was that one of my schools, like my grade school, took me to. It was like some like they had laser tag, they had like a rock climbing wall and a bunch of other stuff, including like climbing ropes. And even with the like the knots at periodic parts of the rope, yeah, fucking nobody was making it up that thing. I think we had one kid in our class who was like just especially athletic, made it like halfway up, but it is an infamous exercise amongst any sort of like PE exercise. That's why it's always used in like movies for like abusive or like shitty PE instructors, of them trying to like get the overweight kid to climb the rope and stuff like that. It's like, nah, I ain't just gonna be the overweight kid. Even the PE instructor's not climbing that rope. Oh, elbow just popped. I was just trying to stretch. Oh. Okay. We can go save her baby at least. It can't be that easy, though. It can't be that easy. Oh. I wonder if were we part of maybe like the American Civil War or something? Is that like where we're having these flashback kind of things? It was a mass grave. Or was the Revolutionary War was what they mentioned at the beginning? Why was that door so spooky? Was that necessary? Oh, it's an actual baby. I genuinely was not expecting to have an actual baby in here. It didn't move, so I thought it was going to be like a doll. Robertine, you can't hide Renee's existence forever. There are rumors going around. Our parishioners will know about him sooner or later, and when the truth is out, I can't protect you. I do not doubt your devotion to the church. Thanks to your work, the presbytery is always in immaculate condition. But oh my god, I'm struggling here. And you don't miss a single mass. You deserve a second chance. Your sin is serious, but it can't be absolved. Renee's place is in an orphanage. The nuns will take care of him until he is adopted by a good Catholic family. You'll be able to resume your life and find the right path. It'll be better that way for both of you. Bring me Renee and I'll take care of the rest. If you comply, the village will never know about your illegitimate child. Sincerely, your pastor, Lillian Lively.
Hey there, little baby. Oh, I'm standing on top. Oh, I was about to make a joke about standing on it, and now I don't feel like that's an appropriate thing to make fun of, because that was just a mass grave with a babu in it. Feels a little inappropriate now. Well, to the church. That's because that kid was doomed the second the second we learned about it. There was no way. The kid triggered all the death flags. Whoop. Game didn't crash us, did it? No, we're okay. And now we've entered bluish purple. The colors of Revelations. What the hell is that sound? What? Why did that not work? Wait, what else would I use this on? There's nothing else to unlock. Huh. There's something behind it, I obviously, but what? Where else could I use that key? And we still have just that random Bible page. What am I missing? We still haven't figured out the well. You'd think the well crank would be inside this house. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Can't open that. Was there anything else in here? Not in particular. There's another Bible. Can I put the Bible page in the Bible? No. Huh. Got the note there. Well crank is missing. Where would I find the well crank? Oh, we have an ad break to do. Let me save this real quick. There we go. I'm gonna save that real quick. Let's do our ad break and yeah, hopefully figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. I'm genuinely at a loss now that I can't use the key in the church. So, I don't know. Burp real quick.
Self-defense weapon adored by the leader of the bastards. It can be disguised as an umbrella, but it bares its teeth in the moment of attack. Social dignity can be seen not only in the bathroom, or the bathroom can not only be seen in the Ah, yes, the place of dignity and poise. The bathroom.
Yeah, because he's literally an ancient old god. What? I love this man. What? He says that so gently. Thank you, Ati. Me too. Best boy. Can I give him a smooch before we go?
Okay, 6. I think I have a 6. Bro, take care of your brother, sister, whatever. I think you're brothers. He's just dragging his corpse around. That's so fucked up. That's so morbid. Puke it all up. Blech.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Fuck you! Oh shit. Oh, I missed. Fuck, god damn it. Hang on. There we go. To be fair, that is the driving force of half of the Silent Hill games, huh? Where's my ex? Where's my insert name here? Where's my daughter? Where's my wife? Where's my vengeance? Where's my front door?
Bello back. What else did we miss? Wait. It shouldn't work on this. Oh. Wait, am I misremembering my wordage? Yeah, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, this is like a whole separate building. I thought a presbytery is supposed to be part of the church. Hang on. Okay, well, that's not helping. Internet is not helping me right now. No, the church building. It can be separate from the church. Okay. I did not realize that. I thought these had to be like attached to the church. Didn't hear your drink. There you go. I thought this was just a regular ass house. I didn't realize this was presbytery. We've got food and everything going on in here. It's Jeebus. Nothing here. Ruby's so like is not drinking. More Jeebus. Let's see, we need code for that. We do have the Bibble page. Look up at the sky and count the stars. Look at the sky and count the stars. Oh, this is weird, by the way. What is this? Huh. Just a big old hole in the wall. I've never seen, like, old colonial time buildings with something like that. That's interesting. Monsieur Villeneuve, oh my god, Villeneuve. You are blinded as I was. If that woman you want to hang is a murderer, so are we. It was not the devil who guided his hands, but us. Excommunicate me if you please. Anyway, by the time this... Okay. For the stars, huh? I'm assuming it's a symbolic stars, not literal stars. A disturbing rumor reached my ear. It would not only seem that one of your parishioners is a murderer, but that you would also protect her. Have you lost your mind? The murder described to me is appalling. It is the devil who guided her hands. This hysteric does not deserve absolution, but hanging. You are a man devoted to Christ. I am ready to forgive your mistake, but you must report her to the authorities so that she can be brought to justice. If you do not comply, I will contact them myself, and you will be excommunicated. Do not fall into disgrace to protect this sinner. The Archbishop! Damn, this dude was getting into some shit. Weird that I can go all the way over here. Look to the stars, huh? That didn't help. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that? Are there stars in all the paintings of Jeebus? There's none in here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No? Hang on, let me make sure I'm recounting these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. The question is what order they're supposed to go into. Is it raining outside? What does that sound? There's none here. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so I did have it right. Just need to figure out the order. Oh, there we go. All right. Cool, what did that do? Literally nothing is happening. What do I... Laser index, cool, okay.
None of these are things I... Oh! Why can I zoom in like that? What is this doing for me? Oh, key. There we go. There we go. Crypt key. I was so confused. I was like, why does it keep zooming into the bookshelf? There's nothing there. This theoretically should be the end. Well, very close to the end, right? Like we've explored every single building. The only thing we have left is the well, which I'm half suspecting we're gonna get something in the basement here to do that. And we're gonna like find the baby or something. There's something down here talking. There he is. Oi! What are you doing? Oh, there's baby.
Est-ce vraiment vous? Je suis tellement désolé, mon ami. Je comprends que vous êtes ici par ma faute. Vous n'auriez jamais dû venir à Sainte-Monique-des-Monts. Ce village est à l'agonie, nous sommes damnés. J'ai toujours suivi la parole de Dieu à la lettre. Je me suis assuré que mes paroissiens la suivent aussi. Nous n'avons jamais dérogé aux saintes écritures. Si j'avais su ce qu'elle... Je n'aurais jamais cru qu'elle en serait venue à ça. Son enfant avait été conçu dans le péché, et Robertine ne pouvait pas l'élever seule. Un garçon a besoin d'un père. Elle avait réussi à dissimuler sa grossesse du reste du village. Et lorsque René est né, il devenait difficile de le cacher. Je lui ai dit de confier son enfant à une crèche. C'est ce qui était mieux pour lui et pour elle. C'était la volonté de Dieu. Lorsqu'elle a su que le clergé allait lui forcer la mère, elle a commis l'irréparable. C'est moi qui ai repêché le corps. C'était horrible. René était tout gonflé et blanc. Robertine aurait pu être pendue pour ce crime. Mais je l'ai protégée.
Oh, so she killed her own
Je suis
baby.
le seul responsable de la mort de René. Les paroissiens ont vite appris la vérité, mais...
I thought the townspeople
personne ne
did.
voulait en parler. Nous avions trop honte. C'est après que cette créature a fait son apparition. Elle est venue du fond des bois. Elle nous guette jour et nuit. Il est ici pour nous châtier. Il nous murmure des choses affreuses. Il sait à propos de René. J'ignore comment, mais il sait tout, il nous torture. Et il le fera jusqu'à ce qu'on se donne la mort. Nous avons essayé de fuir, mais c'est impossible. Il ne nous laisse aucun répit. Nous ne pouvons qu'attendre.
Sleep is killing you, man. I mean, it's good that you're actually falling asleep. I mean, I'm pretty sure the game's almost about to be over.
Vous avez entendu les murmures. Il est trop tard pour vous. Nous avons tous nos secrets.
Okay, so the flashbacks we're seeing is because of the Whisperer.
Je n'aurais jamais dû vous envoyer cette lettre. Je suis désolé. Je suis le dernier survivant, n'est-ce pas? Mon heure est venue. Je n'en ai plus pour longtemps. Mais avant, il me reste une chose à faire. Vous n'aurez qu'une opportunité pour fuir cette Sainte-Monique-des-Monts. Ne la manquez pas. Une dernière chose. Prenez ceci. Je crois que vous comprendrez.
C'est the crank.
Adieu, mon ami.
Yep. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill yourself too?
Fuyez ce village dès que vous en aurez la chance.
You have one last thing to do. Am I gonna hear just a bang? he's still praying. The final thing to do. A wooden horse toy. It looks like it was handmade. The toy was left in the bucket of a well. Yeah, that's just a big old mass grave right there. Oh, the baby. I can't do anything else. Can I not stare at the dead baby? Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh! Oh, that was not what I thought he was gonna do. Damn, okay. I can't even get closer. There goes the monster. The developer's thoughts on religion. Don't ask questions, carriage man. Interesting. I'm still confused as to what the prequel game was for. Like how it set things up. Because other than like you could say it kind of like, I guess, showed you the start of the town, but it felt irrelevant. So I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not complaining about its existence, it just doesn't feel like it really explained anything prior to the game. So it does make me wonder if I'm just missing the context of the prequel was just made as maybe like a proof of concept and then this game happened. Like, that's always possible. That's a lot of indie backers, or Indiegogo backers. Let's see. When... Oh, I forgot you can't check over the store page on Steam while this is going. I was gonna check to see what was their actual first game. There we go. Nice. Nice. That was, I mean, for being, I think it was like several years
prior. Oh, actually, it's 2022. I don't know why I thought this was a fair bit older. I mean, it's still off by like 4 years, but let's see. Oh no, this is their first game. Okay. Yeah, The Whisperer came out first, which was the prequel game in 2021. Then this came out in 2022. Then Abyss of Dreams came out just this year in February. And then the sequel to Abyss of Dreams, which is called October Nightmares, comes out in 2027. It was good and also unique. Yeah, so was Abyss of Dreams. Yeah, they've done some pretty unique, interesting games. Their sound design has been really good so far across all of them. Let's see. It looks like... Oh, is there more stuff on this October Nightmares storefront? Looks like I got some more images. It looks like you're going to be exploring like a small town. There's military mans. There's like a dialogue system. Looks like you'd like select how you want to respond or like continue questioning and stuff like that. Explore a Montreal neighborhood in the 70s, investigate a supernatural phenomenon that inflicts nightmares on its residents, and delve into the depths of the world of dreams to save their lives. October Nightmares is a point-and-click cosmic horror game where exploration mixes with puzzle solving. Nice. And yeah, from my understanding, this is a direct sequel to Abyss of Dreams. Does it say names? October 16th, 1970, the Canadian Army patrols the streets of Montreal. They're looking for a British diplomat and the deputy premier, both kidnapped by the Front de Libération de Quebec. At first light, the Canadian government suspended everyone's individual freedoms. Is this one based on an actual thing too? Did this actually happen? Hundreds of arbitrary arrests are made. They are arresting artists, left-wing intellectuals, unionists, and activists for national independence. An operation of political repression is underway. Fear reigns in Quebec. I want a name. Like a name of... Oh, it is, yeah. Hélène. Oh, this is to find her brother. To find her brother, Hélène must have investigate the phenomenon to dive into the depths of nightmares. Interesting. So Hélène was from the previous game, but she didn't have a brother. It was two sisters in the previous game. Oh, no, wait, they did have a brother. They had a baby brother. That's right. The two sisters got sent to the orphanage. The baby brother stayed with the family. Because our dad was a piece of shit and decided that he couldn't handle dealing with the two daughters and could only deal with the baby. And so he literally fucking just dropped his daughters off at an orphanage. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so she's trying to find her baby brother, which this takes place a fair bit afterwards, especially if I'm thinking about the ending of the previous game. Because the previous game, after the credits... like follows it up by like 10 to 20 years after the end. And so all this shit happening has to do, I would assume, with all the things that happened in the Abyss of Dreams. And that's why there's some weird phenomenon like Lovecraftian horror happening in this like small outside Montreal kind of thing. Or no, sorry, small neighborhood in Montreal, it says. Petit Cartier. A working-class neighborhood in Montreal lives in anguish. Nice. That's cool. I'm glad they're continuing that story. It's nice to get a little bit more closure on that one. People send women and girls off to a convent. Yeah, basically in Abyss of Dreams, it was the girls were sent to an all-girls orphanage that was ran by the Catholic Church. And yeah, it was just like horribly abusive, and literally there was only one decent dude, but he was only decent in the sense that he didn't do shitty things, but still was, complicit because he wasn't putting a stop to anything or reporting it to the police or anything like that. So very low bar. He was just one of the only people there who wasn't actually abusing the little girls. So in a sea of monsters, he was the marginally standing above the rest of them. Is basically what it was. I appreciated that game though. It definitely did the it did a similar thing to like Midnight Mass, where it's like, oh yeah, this is a monster story, but the humans are definitely arguably worse than the monster is. Like the humans are more monstrous than the actual monster is, you know. But yeah, always yeah. But yeah, I do recommend checking our VOD out on that one. That was a fun one. And then, well, since we'll do the sequel, then at least that'll get you caught up. But wow, that ended a little bit earlier than I expected, but I don't particularly have anything to fill in that time. What is Space the next Midnight Mass? We can have them both together. Let's go ahead. We'll call it early stream, and then I'll just focus on trying to get some more debut stuff done. Space wins cut. And then yeah, then we have Mermaid Mask on Thursday. Yay. Yay. You will make it, yeah. Let's see. Are any friendos on? Should be. We're decently in the day. Let's see. Let's go into Osner. Looks like he's playing Deltarune, possibly. Oh, first time playing Deltarune? Nice. Can stay later for Midnight Mass. Yeah, get all your caffeine ready. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We'll raid into Osner. Yeah. If any of the raiders are still here, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. If you're not already following, consider following. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Sunday's always guaranteed to be a horror game, but we do stream horror stuff outside of that, as you can see. And like I said, Thursday we're playing the new release, Mermaid Mask, which should be really neat and fun. It's like a detective-y game. And very, very quirky, good art, all that jazz. Feel free to join the Discord to chat. Schedules are on Blue Sky. Whoops, hang on, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, is the raid button broken again? It might be, but let me try that one more time. Come on. There we go. You know what? Good enough. I think it's working now. All right. Well, please behave yourself in Osner stream. Don't be dingus. But yeah. Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Goodbye. 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 Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye.